It happens all the time. A small business buys a powerful, expensive CRM hoping it will fix their sales process, only to watch it turn into an abandoned ghost town a few months later. The main culprit behind this CRM graveyard usually isn't the software itself. It's a complete mismatch between the heavy data requirements management wants and the reality of how a sales team actually behaves day to day. When you require reps to navigate dozens of mandatory fields and multi-step dropdowns just to log a phone call, they don't do it. They skip the data entry altogether to save time and get back to selling. This chart highlights the core issue. We see two intersecting trends. As feature complexity rises sharply, daily team adoption plummets. That intersection is a dangerous place for a business. A CRM filled with outdated or missing data creates a totally false sense of pipeline visibility for management. You think you know your revenue forecast, but you're flying blind. Ultimately, the most advanced platform on the market is entirely worthless if your sales team refuses to actually log their deals into it. That specific problem is what EspoCRM was designed to solve. It's an open-source platform built entirely around the philosophy that a fast, clean interface drives much better adoption than a heavy feature set. Instead of offering hundreds of configuration options, the developers intentionally stripped away the excess. They focused on raw speed, on modern architecture, and a visually clean user experience. Which brings us to the real question. Does this simplified approach actually fix pipeline visibility, or does it just leave a growing team underpowered? To answer that, we have to look at how successful CRM implementations happen. They happen by matching the software to the behavioral realities of a small team, rather than the aspirational feature wish list of management. We can evaluate this by looking at the specific trade-offs EspoCRM requires. This comparison table breaks them down. Here, the initial input is a clean, drag-and-drop sales pipeline. The positive outcome of that lightweight design is dramatically faster page load times. The interface is so self-explanatory that you can fully onboard a new sales hire and have them productive within their first single day. But the trade-off is a loss of deep, enterprise-grade workflow automation. If you need highly complex conditional logic, you won't find it here. Next, let's look at system administration. The input here is a simplified, role-based permission structure. This creates an easy, code-free administration environment. A sales manager can configure custom layouts and fields straight from the admin panel without needing an IT department. The downside is scalability. This simpler permission model works well for small groups, but it breaks down for large organizations, over 50 reps, that require multi-tiered approval hierarchies. And a quick warning here, while custom fields are easy to add, overloading your pipeline with too many upfront directly undermines the very simplicity that makes this tool effective in the first place. Choosing EspoCRM requires placing a strategic bet. You're betting that consistent, simple daily data entry from your team will yield much better business results than sporadic, highly detailed data entry. Let's transition to the peripheral features and the financial implications of its open-source license. Our next input is built-in basic marketing and case management. Because these features are native, the platform keeps your sales pipeline, customer support cases, and light email campaigns unified in one interface. You get two-way IMAP email sync right out of the box. However, the built-in marketing tools are fairly basic. It lacks robust multi-step sequence automation. If you rely on advanced drip campaigns, you will need to set up an external integration with a platform like Mautic. Finally, let's look at deployment. The input here is self-hosting the platform under its free GPL3 open-source license. The positive financial outcome is 0 per-user licensing costs. For an 8-person team, skipping a mid-tier SaaS plan saves approximately $3,000 annually. The negative trade-off is that self-hosting shifts the absolute burden of server security and regular automated backups directly onto the business owner. It's worth noting that if you lob this specific software but refuse to manage your own servers, an official managed cloud hosting option does exist for a monthly fee. The financial benefits of open-source software are significant, provided the business is prepared to take direct responsibility for its own data infrastructure. To see exactly where EspoCRM fits in the broader software market, we can map it on this quadrant chart. The horizontal axis tracks cost and maintenance effort, while the vertical axis tracks feature depth and complexity. Up here in the high complexity, high power quadrant, we have platforms like CRM. This is the choice if you need extremely deep customization and complex enterprise logic. Over here in the low complexity, high cost quadrant sits Pipedrive, representing a highly polished premium SaaS experience that charges per user. And right here in the low complexity, low cost quadrant is EspoCRM. It establishes a unique position as a lean, budget-friendly alternative that refuses to bloat its feature set. Moving from a SaaS tool like Pipedrive is usually straightforward. Because EspoCRM's data model is so streamlined, most teams can complete a full switch via a simple CSV export within a single week. EspoCRM occupies a highly specific niche. It maximizes core functionality per dollar spent while ruthlessly protecting the speed of its user interface. This decision framework maps the platform to your specific business requirements, beginning with your total team size. If you have a team of over 50 people, or you require highly complex multi-tiered workflows, route away from EspoCRM. A heavier platform like CRM is the better long-term fit. If you have a large budget, want premium features, and refuse to handle any IT management, your path leads toward paid tools like Pipedrive. But if you are a lean team of under 15 people, prioritizing daily adoption above all else, your path leads directly to EspoCRM. In fact, budget-conscious sales teams with a history of failed, bloated CRM rollouts are the absolute perfect fit for the software. It provides the reset your team needs. If you move forward, keep the initial rollout strictly focused. Import your historical data immediately so reporting has context, set up individual email syncing, and enforce daily use before you add any custom complexity to the pipeline. An intentionally simple interface protects consistent team adoption and maintains the integrity of your pipeline data over time.